Or they.
Now, step away.
Good advice! Especially after what happened
Behold
last
the
time.
beak, fit for one who would carve and cut.
So, we got a knife.
Stuffed with quarters? Please.
Hi?
Now you're wondering, am I losing my mind? No, you're finding it. You've hidden a hard grain of truth beneath smooth layers of lies. A masquerade of metaphors. Here's a metaphor for you. Your mind is a matryoshka. It's just you, and you, and you, and you, and you. And we're here to open you up.
Yeah? So we're rushing nesting doll.
There's one way to progress here. We can play the game, hack that somehow, it's never figured it out. Oh, we just jammed the door open.
Please help!
Okay, we're never drinking that again. Yuck!
We didn't drink it.
And where the heck did that vision come from?
So, could I have some more meat? I mean, bread? For the doves. A knockout marinade.
One feature that was lost from Primordia would be so nice to have here. Quick travel.
His eyes looked happy.
Bye, dog.
He was happy before he vanished into the...
We're supposed to be men.
Who are you?
Well, we're sure not Valkyries. Don't let that sign confuse you.
And we're not fates, neither, just because there's three of us.
That's more Murmur's thing.
We're not weird sisters. Even if we are strange. After all, you're a stranger still.
Okay, you've said who you're not, but who are you?
Just think of us as
Confusing.
friends.
Figments.
Pigments.
Ugh.
What? We're here to add color, aren't we?
Do you have names?
The Three Musketeers!
Ugh.
Look, I'm sure you mean well. But everybody knows not to give their name to a stranger.
What's with the masks?
Everyone wears them.
You've got one too.
What?
We all have a role to play.
And in this story, there's only room for one woman.
That's why we've got to be guys.
What's under the mask?
Nothing.
Legends say it's death to gaze upon a masker, unmasked.
But I bet you don't pay attention to foolish gossip like that.
Yeah, there's nothing to fear under here. Get it?
Ugh.
What do you mean I'm wearing a mask?
Oh, come on, stranger. You don't really think you escaped from some sanitarium, sporting a retro straitjacket and movie star stubble?
We all dress our best to fit what we think the world wants.
And in a strange land, it suits a man to be estranged.
I met an old scribe under a tree.
Ugh, he's the worst. His handwriting's terrible. I wanted pt2 to make me a gaggle of bagels. And you don't even want to guess what I wound up with when I showed him the note that old man wrote.
Where am I?
Well, stranger, I have a feeling you're not in Kansas anymore.
Ugh,
Oh,
come on.
brother.
Enough with the one-liners.
Fine. You're at wit's end.
Just cut the poor guy a break.
All right then. We'll call it the breaking point.
Don't let that old crab get you down. Remember what they say. Home is where the heart is.
What can you tell me about Murmur?
He's got a head for prophecies.
There was a golden...
He's only ahead for prophecies. What are you talking about?
There's only one of them in your story.
We won't judge.
Can you tell me anything about her?
She's trying to save you.
You need to find her.
You're kind of a Hansel in distress.
Where can I find her?
Up.
Up.
And away.
What's the deal with that Valkyrie ride?
The ride of the Valkyrie, technically.
A one-way ticket up.
But where's the coaster car?
Haven't you ever heard of calling a ride?
I can really just call the Valkyrie?
Why, so can I, or so can any man. But will it come when you do call for it?
You know you can't call her unless you have her number.
And we can't help you there.
Do you know anything about the dark thing?
I'm scared of the dark.
While I wait for the dusk.
You'll find out soon enough.
Goodbye.
Yep.
Talk about a really weird act.
What an idiot grin.
So from the clues I'm getting, this is all in this dude's head. We're in his mind. Oh, hey, she didn't jump down this time. Guess she took a coffee break.
Hello?
Sticks and stones will make me groan, but words will never move me.
Well, you asked for it.
All right, I'll talk.
So, who or what are you?
I just am. Because I think.
Really? What are you?
A raven, lunatic.
Where are we?
Baked in a pie, I'd guess.
Do you just sit there, watching every time that woman kills herself?
Aw, don't get so bent out of shape. That little slip and fall didn't do her any harm.
But she killed herself.
Don't take it so literally, boss. Believe me, if she were dead, I'd be eating her eyes. As you might have noticed, death is different here. Puts a poor raven out of work, I'll tell you that.
Are you sure you're not a crow?
Look, I may be unkind, but I'm not murderous. And I croak rather than caw. Plus, I fly in a pair, not in a flock. Raven. Definitely raven.
What can you tell me about the dark thing?
I'm a raven, not a rat. Go ask somebody else.
What did you mean?
death is different here.
It means I'll not carry in comfort down there, feast on thee.
Goodbye.
I am Murmur the Magnificent, great giver of counsel. What was, what is, and what will be are all mine to draw from the deck of your life. For what you've paid, we may speak of cards, and hear what suits the fates. What would you know?
My past.
I will tell you the figures. You will tell me the cards. And they will show us their truth. Let us begin. I see you, Querent. What card do you make of the man you were?
The Hermit.
Holding a lamp to see, and a staff to walk, but looking only inward, seeking only himself. A fitting choice. And what is the card for where he was?
The world.
The final card in the deck. That last, perfect moment. The Holy Union with the Sacred Woman. A sound selection. And tell me, what card will we lay for her?
The Empress.
She rules more than your heart, Querent. From her springs abundance, bound to the Earth's endless cycle. And so we have your cards. The Hermit, the World, the Empress. What shall we make of them? A man who stands blithe and blind upon the very cusp of change, failing to heed a woman's flesh and blood, while making an idol of her. That, Querent, is what was.
Idle offer.
And we need to do this 2 more times.
I am Murmur the Magnificent, great giver of counsel. What would you know?
My present.
We will now speak of cards again. Once more, I see you, Querent. What card shall stand for the man before me?
The Hanged Man.
Ever wanting wisdom, never knowing where to find it. Stuck in time as a sacrifice to himself. The card suits you, but which best befits this place?
The Moon.
The hounds bay, and the crab grabs, beneath reflected light, waxing, waning, weeping. It will do for this strange land. Now, what will you pick for the old scribe you so lately stood beside?
The Magician.
The one that follows the fool, shadowed by the infinite. His hidden bidding is to wield your own wisdom. You would do well to heed the lesson. The Hanged Man, the Moon, the Magician. What do these cards show? A man who outwits himself, lost in liminal space. That infinitesimal between whence and whither. His well of wisdom has run dry. A worm gnaws at the roots of his confidence, and thought and memory blind his mind's eye. That, Querent, is what it is.
Wince and wither.
And one more time.
Guessing for the
am
future.
the Magnificent. Great, what would you?
My future.
We will now speak of cards again. For the final time, Querent, it is you that I see. What card will serve for the you who is to come?
The fool.
Ah, the excuse. An empty-headed vagabond wandering among wonders. The card suits you. Which one suits that ride, that Valkyrie, which promises to bear you up to where the great battle awaits?
Strength.
One who tames the bitter beast, bearing both pain and peril, like the woman in white. It will do. There is but one more now. The dark thing that lurks above. What is its card?
It's the Emperor.
The apogee of man's ego. Mighty lord of a lifeless perch, barrenly abiding, and yet in his grasp, the key to life. So then, what have we? The fool. Strength. The emperor. You will call for 3, 1, 10, 1, 3, and from among the dead, you will be taken, to be born and reborn, to rise, to fall, and rise again, until you find your way. That, Querent, is what will be.
Call! Call!
Would you ride the swaying road to heaven?
I guess so?
Are you grown enough to bear the strain?
Yes?
Then on wind and through cloud shall thunder the 3.
This is gonna be interesting. Although, why does this already feel like an end game situation?
Oh, please, only 40 minutes into this. This is just the beginning.
Good luck!
Please, help me.
Dark thing! You are going to die, and she is going to live. Do you hear me?
I don't think they care.
I'm coming for you.
Can it even talk is the question.